uh, I would try my best to answer those questions. So let's start it with the video. It's been a long time. I did not get time to make videos because I've been doing a lot of work recently on stocks and on AWS and stuff like that. So that's the reason I was like busy. So yeah. So tell me, guys, what have you guys worked on, and some new trending technologies, whatever you would like to share. I'll tell you what I have learned over this week. Let's wait for people to connect. Usually, so let's go to the live chat. So usually, this week what I learned is basically I've been mastering the art of stock price. So I've been learning about Don Chan channel, RSI, moving average, Bollington band, and stuff like that. Writing Python code, machine learning for stock price prediction, and actually I did make some money out of it actually. So that's what I've been learning this week. And today morning I've been learning about Docker container, ECS, EKR registry, and stuff like that. I'm excited to teach you all about that. So give me some time. I've been very busy with a lot of stuff. So what have you guys working on? Harsh is here. Hi Harsh, hope you are good. Mixed feeling is here. Vinod is here. Vedant Saxena is here. Been learning Nginx and deployment on DigitalOcean. That's amazing, man. That's really amazing. Vedant, try looking for an image called as Triangulo, because the reason if you use Triangulo is because you do not have to deal with Nginx configuration or conf file. So that would be really great. Check it out, Triangulo image. Samir Gaikwad is here. Hi, Samir. Hope you are doing fine and you are safe. So, guys, tell me what's going on with you guys, and what have what have you been working recently? I have been working. I'm actually doing some, you can see AWS work right now. I'm just preparing. I'm learning by myself. I'm pushing it to the ECS cluster. Once I figure it out, I'm gonna teach you guys. So don't worry about that. So learning CI/CD pipeline. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. So that's nice. Good. What was that? Triangulo. Oh yeah, it's Triangulo. Let me share the links. Hold on, I can do that for you. I think I have a GitHub repo, man. With the code itself, with the Nginx configuration. I just gotta find it out. Give me one sec. One sec. GitHub. Yeah, I did make stuff with that. I suppose. I'll show you. Hold on. So repository. So it does all the load balancing and all that by default. So you don't have to worry about that. So if I can find the repository, hopefully, because I have about 157 repositories right now. It's hard. Let's see. I guess that's the one. Hold on. Just making sure. One sec. Yeah, that's the one I got. So I'm gonna send you the link, Vedant. Hopefully you would benefit from this. So yeah, take the code snippets from there. Let me paste it on my live chat. Give me one sec, okay? It's still loading the computer. Come on. It's still loading. I'm just gonna paste it. Hold on, let me just do that. There you go, Vedant. That's the code for Triangulo. So don't deal with the Nginx and all of that, okay? So hopefully that helps. So all right, any more questions, guys? Let's see. Any more questions here? Scroll over the live chat. Oh yeah, it's called JMeter, Vedant. So JMeter is a software by Apache, so you can download it to do load testing. Working on some API using Fast API. Ah, nice. Fast API is also nice. So the only difference with the Fast API is in traditional like Django, you would use a WSGI worker or GUnicorn, but Fast API uses UBCon. Yeah, UBCon. So it has its own stuff. So yeah, it's good, Praveen. You're learning Fast API. That's nice. All right. Any more questions? So yeah, if you have any questions, please post it in the comments. Okay, always helpful. Thanks. No worries, man. Struggling to implement Google reCAPTCHA in my non-secure website due to Google's Same site cookies policy. Struggling to implement Google reCAPTCHA in my non-secure website, in a non-secure website, due to Google's same site cookies policy. What exactly is the problem, Samir? If you could elaborate a bit more. I like Swagger UI, says Praveen. Yeah, that I know. That's the beauty of Fast API. Gives you a Swagger UI. But in Flask also there are APIs to get the Swagger UI. So mixed feeling. I was working on a desktop application. That's nice. That's nice. Good. Good. What have you been developing a desktop application with Eel or what do you call that? PyQt, tkinter. What are you using? Yep. Any more questions, guys? It's regarding CSRF attacks prevention. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. PyQt5. Yeah, I thought so because drag and drop UI. It's pretty easy, right? You can just drop the UI, generate the Python code, write some classes, and you're done. Oh, and saw your Flask RESTful API video, planning to upgrade it anytime. I made a REST API in Flask only. Oh, and so. What exactly is the question, Vedant? I am not sure. I did not understand. Hey Naman, what's going on, man? I want to convert a dictionary into a tabular format. I am using what is this? Async PG for PostgreSQL. Table as in what? You wanna convert your dictionary into what? You wanna put that into a database? Just take the keys and corresponding values and then put it in the PostgreSQL. Working on custom object detection on Raspberry Pi with TensorFlow Lite. Please tell me more projects on Raspberry Pi. I mean, there are a lot of projects you can, whatever, like you can, I mean, just Google it, man. I think that you will find a lot of projects on Raspberry Pi. Vedant says updating the video as in making a new one. Oh yeah, I'm thinking to make one master series on Flask REST API right from scratch, where I'll be covering the query parameters, body, JSON, Nginx, and there is also a whole next level of things that you have to deal with. For example, I don't know if you guys have done deal with this. So basically, when there is a limit of the query parameters that you can send, like 10, 20, 30. After that, you cannot do that. So, and also if you want to overcome that limit, I mean, in the body, there's a limit on how much data you can send in a JSON body on a REST API. So you then, I mean, if you're using an Nginx, because it'll give you like so you have to increase the buffer size and all that. These are like the configuration that you would do in the WSGI file and all of that. So I'm gonna cover. I think I'll make, once I have some time, I'll make a full-fledged Flask API, from zero to hero, using Docker pipelines, all of that, Nginx, and yeah, should be good. The real I'm sorry if I said your name incorrectly. Says what skills are required for internships at softwares in USA. I mean, pretty much. I mean, it's that's a wrong question to ask. I would say the question to ask would be like, which field are you interested in? Like web applications, backend, data science, machine learning, and according to that, you should learn the libraries and the skills. You can't store dictionary in SQL, Naman. So basically, as I said, you have to flatten it out. So you take the key, you take the value, and the value, then you do an insert statement in the PostgreSQL or SQL. You can't insert dictionary. Or what you can do, if you want to insert dictionary, if you really want to do that, convert the dictionary into a string and then put the string dictionary into the database. And when you're retrieving it, you can do ast.literal eval, but the problem is you won't be able to index in the SQL. So that's why I said extract the key value and put it in the database. All right, any more questions? I'll keep it a little short today, just 15 minutes, 5 more minutes. Let's see. Last 2 days, I have been following the advanced Python tutorial you made. It was very helpful. That book, would you prefer to learn? Any book? I would say instead of a book, there is this guy called as David Beasley. That's where I learned everything, man. So watch his tutorial on YouTube. He's one of the godfather of Python, I would say. It's spelled as David David space Beasley Beazley. Oh, actually, I used to upload a text file and then read it and return the file contents in the JSON API, but was the Node.js backend. Does the limit exist because of the Nginx? Yes, the limit kind of yes and no, because there is a, when you, I mean, think about it, when you are sending messages, right, there is a limit to which you can send the data, like the buffer length, right? So you can do that. Otherwise, if you want to even send like larger data, what you can do is you can write stream APIs. So basically you would call you, so let's say I have let's say you calling my API and I have to return you a file which is massive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna iterate over that file and keep sending you chunks. So it's like a stream, right? You can also do that. There are a lot of things you can do while that for the APIs, as I said. Samir says, can you explain SQL's spatial data types and how can I implement in MySQL? I have to look for spatial data types. I mean, on the top of my head, I don't remember it. But if I have some time, I'll try to create some contents. Dope EZ Tam says, do you live in UK? No, I live in United States. Harsh Surana says, can you please make a video on how to make an API scalable? It it will be very helpful. Thanks. Struggling with GUnit on processes, threads, and backlog. Scalable. I would say it's a wrong term. I would say I would ask the question maybe um, how to make, I mean, see, the thing is when you write code, you got to decide like what part of code you can do threading and multi-processing, and each part of code you can optimize it. So that is one part of optimization. Second part would be GUnit on Nginx. Third part of optimization would be a caching, like a single level caching, a Redis cache, a Docker container. So you call that, dump that, so stuff like that. So all of these things you can do. Yeah. I'm doing job, tech geek. Any health tips? Health tips. I mean, health tips. I mean, just eat healthy food and exercise and go for a walk. I mean, I'm not much. I might not be the right person for the health tips. Oh yeah, I think my website is down. I don't know what happened. It just went down. I didn't have time to check on it. So yeah, I did realize like someone did something. I'm pretty sure, and they broke my website. So yeah, I gotta check what's going on with that. So once I have some free time today, I was investing time on this ECR, EKS, all of these fancy terms. So I'm gonna nail it down today. I'm gonna make this some videos on that, and after that I'll look for my website. There are a lot of also issues created on my GitHub as well for Google Image Downloader. So I gotta fix that repository as well. The thing is time. I don't have time. That's the problem. So let's see how much I can do. Yeah, to few more minutes and keep your posture maintained. Yeah, that's correct. Posture and all. Yep. So a few more minutes and then we would end the session. Says David Beasley here. I couldn't find much videos, brother. David Beasley has like PyCon videos. He's one of the speakers in PyCon. Let me show you. Hold on. He has like 1 hour to 2 hour session. So if you go to this channel, let me switch my screen. So if you go to this channel, start watching this video, build async, a talk near. So if you go to video section, all these videos are amazing. They are like absolutely great. So start watching this, The Fun of Reinvention with David Beasley. It's a 1 hour session, 3 hour session. These are all like advanced Python. Okay. So let's see chats again. Adil says hi from Russia. Oh, I'm glad that people are watching from all over the world. Hope you are good, Adil. Thank you so much for your comments. Vedant says, well, what do you think about RESTful APIs and front end frameworks as tech stack like Flask and Vue.js? Yeah, I mean, I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah, there is like React, Angular, Vue.js, so something known as Next.js. Yeah, it keeps coming. The fundamental remains the same. So my concept is I'm comfortable with my basic HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, Bootstrap. That's all. And after that, if you want to learn, my company works on these. If had to work on the frameworks like Vue and all of that, I can learn. I mean, at the end it's the HTML code, right? So should not matter much. Just some of the syntax might change, but overall I think it remains the same. So transforming code into beautiful idiomatic Python must. Yeah, that's also a very good video, James. Yeah, by David. David Beasley has amazing videos. So yeah, I like DRF and Vue.js. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Today you made me so inspired to be honest after the words of Python. All right, thank you. Sorry, I don't know how to Salman Ansari. Thanks for making a video. Love your contents. Thank you so much. Tripathi Sat says, did you ever felt frustrated when you could not get the things right output, and also you should look at the solution once we are into able to solve the question. Let me read it again so I can analyze your question. Did you ever felt frustrated when you could not get the right output, and also could not look at the solution once we are not able to solve the question? Yeah, every software engineer has these kind of moments, like, those down moments where nothing will work out, you're not gonna get the output, and I would say that time, just we basically ask for help, post it on Stack Overflow, and you know what I would do usually is just leave that thing for a time. So let's say I'm not getting something today, I'm not getting the right output today, so I will try it tomorrow again. So I would just leave it today, post it on Stack Overflow, ask people to help me out. And people help out, so that's what I would usually do, man. No, I am not the guy who implemented PyTorch framework, man. Oh yeah, without building your projects Stack Overflow. PyTest or unit test, whatever you're comfortable, James. Is what's the same thing. It's just different fancy syntax. So I would stick with unit test. That's the baseline, and then this PyTest and all, they are built on the top of unit test. So Aman says, where do you work? I work in Stamford, Connecticut, at a company called Job Target. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. If I haven't answered any questions, you can write me an email at shahsoumil 519@gmail.com, and I would get back to you as soon as possible. I gotta rush because I gotta cook food. I gotta have my lunch. I gotta cook food, and then I have to complete my tutorials on AWS, ECR, EKS, also ECS and EKR, and then teach you guys as well. So time is limited, so I'm gonna keep this Q&A short. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Keep learning, keep smiling, and see you guys in the next video, guys. And stay safe, guys, please.